What is up, boutique babes? Welcome back to Sharon's Nail Boutique. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back to all my fellow boutique lovers. Do not forget to hit like and subscribe at the end of this video if you so are inclined to do so. I didn't know what I was saying right there, but I'm just like, I'm trying to get it out and it just never comes out smoothly. Don't mind me, I'm having a rough day today. Anyways, I'm gonna get these bad boys swatched for y'all today, because look at these badass colors. They're just so pretty and they glow. I really didn't know where I was going with this set. Like, I knew that I wanted to do a rainbow glow set. That's pretty much it, and I just went from there. So this is a really winged set. I was winging it the entire time, so I'm just gonna go in not with my basic prep, because I don't want these to stay on forever, because I am gonna be doing so many uploads. I'm gonna be trying to do like 3 or 4 uploads a week for y'all, starting right away. So I pretty much I think I've been sticking to that the last couple weeks, I'll say. But I had to sped up during the base coat, and I'm going to slow it down for you just to see, so you guys can see how I do this pretty much step by step. So what I like to do is lay out like a strip of polygel. Then I'll take my brush and start working at all different angles depending on what part of the tip I'm on. And see how I'm coming out to the edge, and I've turned my brush to kind of pull it out towards that way. It's just easier to do it this way because it's not like acrylic where you could kind of push down on your bead and it'll go out to the sides naturally, because it's like more of a liquid product. Polygel is more firm, so you literally have to start like squishing it out and then pulling from both sides to kind of mold and knead that product, because otherwise you're not gonna have an even amount on all parts of your nail. And you want to make sure that you're holding your brush on certain angles just like you would with your acrylic brush, because if you don't, you're gonna have bulkiness and your angles aren't going to be right, and it's not going to be tapered properly. Now, if you can notice, I've actually pushed my product into like a certain shape, like almost kind of rectangular, and then what I do is I kind of make it thinner towards like coming towards the free edge, and then a little bulkier up towards where that cuticle area are getting closer to the nail bed. And I'll thin them out, like I'll start spreading it like that and blending it on either side of that product. That way it stays where it is in the center, and then on either side it's blended properly. So watch me with the nude. I put that there. I go out, like pushing it out to either side, making it thin around the cuticle and the side walls, leaving a bulk of that product in the center, getting it into like that rectangular square shape on the nail, but thin all around the edges, leaving, like I said, a bulk of that in the center. And then as I come down to like where I want to blend it, I'm gonna make that thinner and thinner as I go, and then just blend it. And here's a tip and trick for you guys when it comes to blending your polygel. This works for me like so well. If you want to get that awesome ombre, wait till your brush is getting almost like dried out and start tugging on the blend line. It makes for an amazing blend, let me tell you. You don't want it like so dry that you can't move anything, but like dry enough to where it's gonna like just fade it and blend it so nicely. Oh my goodness, I have to like make a video in slow-mo one of these days. I'm not sure how to do that, but it's exciting when you get polygel to the point where you can play with it like acrylic. It's really exciting. That's why I love polygel so much, honestly, because it's the best of both worlds with gel and acrylic. So you don't have the messiness of acrylic with it running everywhere, and you don't have the, like, I don't know how to do this with gel. Like, gel's kind of intimidating because it's more sticky and like it pools. And acrylic is scary because if you don't do it quick enough, it'll just set up like a rock on you. And polygel is the best of both of those, like the best parts of both of those together. You don't have to worry about it running. Like, it'll look like it's kind of dripping, but it's not. It'll stay right there where you put it. But don't get it confused with that 4D paste gel stuff, that decorative stuff where you could mold flowers and stuff, because I've tried that before with polygel, where I tried using it as like a 4D type of thing with 3D flowers. It didn't really work for me with the stuff I was using. I mean, maybe I could try it again, because that would be a pretty cool video, I must say. So with this nail, I wanted an ombre with these rainbow glitters, and I was just, like I said, I was winging it. That iridescent glitter on the bottom is something I put together out of glitters that I have. Let me know what you think though. I actually used to sell glitter when I first started my channel. I haven't done it in a long time, but things were a little different when I first came on YouTube in 2015. There were a lot more like glitter swaps going on. It was before the pandemic, so people were like exchanging nail art stuff and doing wish lists and make-a-wish channels. Like, there were different things going on back then, and I feel like things have changed a lot, but not for bad, like for the worse. I think for the better. But I'm so happy to see that so many different people are trying out doing their own nails. So cool. So I am encapsulating this nail now. I actually use her. I was feeling a little lazy to grab my Macart clear, so I just grabbed like the closest, nearest clear polygel I could find, and it was the Gershon. And let me just say, I was actually pleasantly surprised by the Gershon clear, because I don't remember how good it was when I used it, but it's not a bad clear polygel. It's actually really clear, and I really like the moldability on this polygel. Look at that glow, y'all. That is the Nude by Burano, and all these colors glow. So now I'm going in, and this nail, I didn't know what this was gonna be either, but I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I wanted to do hearts, and I wanted to kind of keep building in and around those hearts with all the different colors. So I went in with the pink, then the orange, the yellow. I just kept following the rainbow order that you would with the regular rainbow, all the colors that I had. And yeah, I just did the rainbow order: pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And I think I encapsulated this, I think, kind of closer to the end. I sped it up a little bit because it's kind of just me shaping it. And then I went in with these neon hearts. Please excuse her, she's very rude. Then I went in with these neon hearts here, and I wasn't sure like what I wanted to do exactly, but I wanted like more color, so I wanted to add some more pop. So I just added these hearts all on top with my Burano 3-in-1 base gel. And like I said, you could use that for all different types of things. And I had so many different color hearts. It just made it so cute. I was so happy with the way this turned out. So then, like I said, I go in with my next color, slow it back down a little bit just so you can see exactly how I'm molding this. And these just turned out so good. I'm so happy with how they came out. And if you're using polygel or acrylic, actually, you just want to be careful when you're molding your hearts. You just want to make sure that your lines are crisp and the product is built up to that other product and pushed up next to it, and you have like a slight build up going on, so that when you come in with your next color, you won't have too many issues. Now, I didn't go in and file around mine because it's a heart shape, and it's, I guess I could have done on the sides, but it's just a hassle when you're using polygel, and I wasn't really too concerned with how perfect these were gonna come out, because like I said, I'm not gonna leave these on because I do have, you know, a post up actually where you guys could vote for my next set, so please don't miss out on that. I would really like to hear from you all and see what you want to see next from me. I put down on there the side French with hearts. I put down the heart flame nails that are really popular right now, And I also put down something I thought of kind of creativity wise, like the yin yang, but with hearts instead of like the typical yin yang. So we'll do like Frenchies with heart yin yang if you want to. I'm really excited to see if you guys pick the heart flame nails because I've been seeing those so much lately and I'm excited to try them. But whatever you all pick, I'm prepared to do. No matter what you guys pick, we will do those other nails anyways throughout the month before Valentine's Day. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be uploading like probably anywhere from 3 to 4 times a week. So got lots of choices. So now we're coming in with our yellow. Like I said, just keep building that up. Slight wall so your next color has something to come up to. I'll leave you guys here and I'll come back in a moment. So pretty. I'm loving how it's coming out. Look at that glow, y'all. Oh my goodness. So now this is our last color. This light lavender purple is so pretty. I really, honestly, it's crazy because Burano's Polygel is so underrated. Like, I know a lot of people have used it. I just feel like it doesn't get the credit it deserves. The Polygel is such a good consistency and the colors are so pretty. They're really opaque. They're not too light. They're not too dark. They're just perfect, honestly, in my opinion. And the glow on them is amazing. Definitely worth the money. They're actually very affordable. All their stuff is pretty much on sale right now. I actually really want to try their temperature glow one as well, so I'll be doing that one soon too. I have so many to review for you all. It could be overwhelming at times, so bear with me. But I am going to be getting these videos out for you guys because I am so excited to do them. I set myself a goal and I am going to do them no matter what. So let me know what you guys want to see. excited to hear from you. Okay, so this nail is exciting. This is gonna be the rainbow ombre here. Okay, so we're starting with purple, next blue. Obviously, we're going in order with the rainbow colors, right? Oh my goodness. So just pay attention to how I'm like spreading out each of these colors so you could get a perfect ombre each time. Okay, so you see how I'm like molding those into like rectangular kind of shapes, right? Watch my brush and watch the product. I'm making that even. So on both sides, when I blend it, right? See? Oh my goodness, so pretty. You wait till that dries out a little bit, your brush. Not too dry, but dry enough. Clean it, and you wet it a little bit. I'm using 90% alcohol. Look at that. Come in from both sides, right? And most of that product is still in your center, but on either side, it's blended into the next color really nicely. Look at that blend. Oh my goodness. So watch this. Again, once again, pat out like in a rectangular shape. And then you're gonna go in on each side when your brush starts to like dry a little bit and start blending in on those sides, and then towards the center, and then the other side, and then you'll do your top after you clean it and wet your brush again. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, this nail came out like perfect. This one was my favorite one out of all of them, and then I actually decided to go in and use 4-point stars in the rainbow colors. If you can hear me messing around on my phone, I apologize. I get a little antsy when I'm doing my voiceovers at times. I just love how this nail came out. It's just perfect. It really came out perfect. Now, next time I do a nail like this, I'll probably make these colors like a little bit smaller just so I have a little more room for the orange and pink next time. But other than that, I really can't complain about this nail. It came out so good. Anyways, let me know which nail out of all of these was your favorite. Mine was the middle nail, this one I'm working on now, like I said, with the 4-point stars. I used my 3-in-1 from Burano to put on the 4-point stars. Like I said, that stuff works for everything, even the stones if you want to use those. And actually, this kit usually does come with the rainbow stones. I didn't use them today because I felt like I had so much going on already that I didn't want to take away from the design too much. And I took a little bit of the orange off just so you can see a little more of the yellow. And now the pink. So pretty. It just came out so good. And you notice how I'm like tucking my brush behind the product? That's so you get that like natural space between your edges and your cuticle and your brush. So you're not touching the skin ever. And your product is going just on the nail plate itself. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Seriously, it's so nice. Oh my goodness, amazing. So I'm going in now to encapsulate this nail. It's pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. I know it's a lot of colors, but the kit comes with everything. I personally have a harder time deciding which colors to choose from, so I usually always go in with all of them. I love color anyway, so I believe on my ring finger I did the heart like drip where I did the full white nail, and then I took my heart glitters and I did it like they were kind of floating kind of down the nail. like a whole bunch of them. It's really pretty. And then my pinky finger, I hate my pinky finger because whenever I put a tip on this finger, it looks like it's going up like a rocket ship. It's like the angle of my nail, because it's, I don't know if it's because it's short, because my nail beds are little, if that's why it's doing it. I think it does happen a little bit on my ring finger, a little bit on my middle, a little bit on my pointer. I guess all my fingers are like that. It must be because of my nail beds being so little, but I hate it. I really do. Does anybody else have fingers like that? Let me know in the comments. Oh my goodness. Also, I'm not sure about the whole live thing, but if you guys are interested in watching a live from me, let me know. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Now I'm doing those stars. I was so excited about this part because it came out so good. And like I said, I used the 3-in-1, y'all. And then I just cured it for 60 seconds. And then I come in and I encapsulate it. And yes. On the pinky finger, I end up doing like S swoops. Almost like the swirls you would do with the liner gels. But I did it with Polygel. So it's basically color blocking, just like the heart, basically. But they're swirls. So I did all the colors, and if you like color blocking, I would definitely stay tuned for that. Or if you want to skip ahead, you could. This video is good though. I love the colors. So if I were you, I'd watch the whole thing so you don't miss out on any of the design. And once again, I'm using Gershon Clear Polygel to encapsulate. And I was, like I said, pleasantly surprised. The only complaint I have about Gershon's Clear Polygel, the one that I got anyways, it just comes out so slow. It's so difficult to get the Polygel out of the tube. Clear by Venalisa, in my opinion, is no good. The one that I have is so sticky, it acts like a UV gel in a way. Like, it doesn't mold at all. You probably need to play with it like a UV gel, maybe. I don't know. Unless it's expired, but I doubt it. This stuff, it says it goes bad, but it never really goes bad. As long as you keep it in a temperature controlled area. I'm just finishing up encapsulating this. And we're gonna move on to the white nail with all the hearts flowing down it, and then we'll finish up with our pinky nail doing the S swoop color blocking. Love how these turned out. Let me know what you all think of these. Rate them in the comments. Do you think that these are a keeper? Do you think it's something that I should offer my clients when they come in? What do you think? I love them. I love how they came out. I don't always like how my nails turn out. Let me just say that. I really don't. Not all the time. Once again, I'm just spreading. It's a little easier to spread when you have a nail that's really long. It's easier to spread things out like how I'm doing it. And once I get up closer to the cuticle area, it's a little bit easier. There's a smaller surface, but on the tip itself, it's longer, so you have to spread it out a little differently. I'm just making sure that I am getting the whole nail, and I will add a little more up in that cuticle apex area before I go in with the heart glitters. So this is my cuticle bead that I'm adding here to finish building up that apex. And when I'm happy with that, I'll start going in with my 3-in-1 by Burano so I could add those hearts in that waterfall like motion. Kind of similar to what you see with like the butterfly waterfall nails, where they're kind of just all dripping down the nail, and there's like a whole bunch of them, kind of no rhyme or rhythm to it, just kind of coming down the nail in a type of design motion. So I go in with my cuticle bead, and because I wanted to add more to the bottom section anyways, I'm gonna pull some of that product down with me. That's why I added a little extra. And then I will go in with those hearts after I cure, and we will encapsulate later on. This product is truly, it really is an amazing product, honestly. I really like Burano's Polygels. I just add a little bit more because it's a little too see-through at the bottom there. So I start off with the pink on the swoop nail, and then I'll go in, you know, I'm building that up. Just like I said with the other nail, you want a little slight wall built up a little bit, not too much, because you don't want your nail to be too thick. And always near the cuticle, you want it to be thinner, but you still want a slight little wall built up so you have something to bring your next color up to. And then of course I'll go in with orange on one side, yellow on the other, green on the next, blue on the other, and then finally purple on both sides to tie it in at the bottom. Like I said, I just winged this, a kind of freestyle set. Didn't really know what I wanted to do at first, but as I got going and I was just looking at the products I had, I just went with it. So I was inspired by the colors of the Burano Polygels, really, and then the colors of glitters that I had to match it. If you like this set and you want to recreate it, just maybe tag me so I can see what y'all came up with. If you're on Instagram, I am at Sharon's Nail Boutique. Also TikTok, I'm also on there at Sharon's Nail Boutique. Facebook, I'm at Sharon Carrero. And I believe that's all I have besides YouTube, which is also Sharon's Nail Boutique. And I will leave them right here for y'all. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you are new here, I hope you are enjoying this polygel video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would love to welcome you to my newest boutique fans. And let me know what you think of this video. I'm really trying to get more videos out for you guys and get this channel growing in the right direction. Really trying to just step it up a notch, you know, just all the way around. And let me know if I am doing that for you guys. So trying different designs and just being creative and just kind of doing my own thing. Not really so much what's necessarily popular, but just kind of doing what I like. So I'm just kind of going in with that yellow, doing that swirl, adding a little bit more at that bottom part so it's not too thin. And then I'll finish by going in with the green, then blue, then purple, and encapsulate and add the hearts to the white nail and encapsulate that one as well. Adding this little bit so we have no waste to that cuticle area and blending it in. So I want to hear your guys' honest opinions. I want to see what you guys want to see from me next. So don't forget to go over to that post and vote on what nails you want to see from me next. And lastly, I'm just finishing up with this nail, going in with the green, blue, and purple, and that'll be it for this video. If you have liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new here and you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell on your way out so you can be reminded every time I upload. I will see you on my next one, guys. Bye.